ever heard of Dream? Probably not, but regardless, he's made a huge name for himself in the Minecraft community by doing some of the craziest things in his Manhunt series. So I got some of my friends on the EchoCraft server to participate in 5 events based on the basic traits that make Dream, well, dreamy. Each of them may get a taste of victory, but only one will rise to first place on the podium and claim the title of champion. Welcome to the Dream Olympics. Let's get to work. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the MC Champs Parkour map Remake. Contestants will have 20 minutes to get as far as possible, during which we will be checking in periodically to monitor the progress of each player while observing the other Olympic events as well. Contestants, good luck.
3, 2, 1.
And they are off. A bit of a slow reaction time getting out of the gate there, Branzy.
Indeed it was, but a possible strategy, as you can see plenty of players trying to knock each other off straight away.
ZL has managed to avoid the crowd to build an early lead here, but RecRap2 is hot on his tail.
And you can see some of our contestants having a difficult time managing to get out of the first jump here.
Meanwhile, ZL and RecRap have continued to blaze through these challenges, one after another, continuing to solidify their lead and gain momentum as they go.
Bit of a dangerous position for ZL here, as Rec gives him a nice bump and ZL walks right off the ledge.
RecRap now firmly holding the lead position by himself as he continues his perfect run.
Oh, little cousin Branzy gets a nice little bump of his own here, pauses on the bed and baits Lagging Days to pursue him and knocks him clean off. What a move, cousin.
You know, Branzy, I actually taught him that move.
Oh, I think old Mamsy might disagree with you there, Stanzy.
Oh, indeed she would. I hate her. Lagging seems to have recovered nicely and is now targeting ZL with those punches.
Really to no avail though, as it seems to have done nothing but help the competition.
Moving on to RecRap, who maintains his first place lead as he finishes the switchbacks and moves on to the next section of the course.
One of the favorites to win the event going in today, and he's proving why.
And he nails the double jump with no problems whatsoever. This man is on a hunt.
And Lagging seems to be on a hunt all his own, trying to knock any player off he can get his hands on simply to do it.
Meanwhile, towards the back of the pack, we have Mad Tiger starting to make some progress here.
But the player to keep our eye on now is going to be Rec, who just made his first mistake. Rec has made his first mistake on the course.
That could be the break that the rest of the players have been waiting for. Meanwhile, here with Lucid, we see an interesting strategy to take on these stair jumps.
Different strategies do seem to work for different players here, Stanzy, but it does seem like speed is Rec's strategy as he completes another task and is on to the next section.
Meanwhile, Lagging Days seems to have completed the trapdoors and is now onto the switchback section of the course.
I'm sure it's quite a relief for the players behind him to see those fists moving on.
Mad Tiger trying to make some progress of his own here as he nails one jump and he goes for the second and oh, he's a little bit short.
Do we actually have a statistic on height for these players?
We do not, but tigers are the largest cat.
Is that true?
Who knows? We're now on board with ZL, who can only watch as Lagging Days completes another section of the course. Meanwhile, ZL has been banished to the void.
Lagging Days really starting to generate some momentum here as he's on to the Holy Holy, and he completes it on his first try.
But cousin Branzy is still struggling with the trapdoor section.
You can really see some frustration starting to bleed out from Branzy here as he gives Lucid a nice wallop. Lucid strikes back but misses. Branzy hits him and oh, Lucid's been knocked off yet again, leaving Branzy to the trapdoors all alone.
It's not often we see that level of PvP from Branzy.
It's not, but it just goes to show how intense this competition is. Branzy has now completed the trapdoors and he's catching up to the lead.
But he's gonna have a long way to go as Rec has already moved on to the dolphin portion of the course. In the meantime, let's catch up with another event from today's Dream Olympics after this commercial break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is speed bridging. The rules are simple. Each contestant's goal is to place the final block connecting a unique bridge from this platform to this platform. PvP is on, so set your spawns and remember to wear your elytra. Good luck.
3, 2, 1.
And they are off. Solely Lace in red making some really great progress right out of the gate, while ZL in the orange has decided to pillar vertically. Branzy, he might be a bit confused of the task at hand.
It may seem strange, yes, but it's definitely giving him some space between himself and the other competitors.
Rek getting some space of his own on the blue line as he's fallen off! He is fallen off, leaving Dylan on the green line to lead the way.
An unfortunate but inevitable part of the game, Branzy. These competitors are moving so fast that even the slightest mistake can cost them the entire competition.
Meanwhile, Cousin Branzy and Lagging Days seem to be locked in a heated race of slow and steady.
It's not a bad strategy at the amateur levels, but here in the Olympics they are really going to need to pick up that pace if they want to win.
Rek now rejoining the fight as he's hijacked Dylan's line.
Let's watch closely here as Dylan tries to reclaim what's his.
Rek sees him coming and cuts him off, forcing Dylan and ZL to fight it out amongst themselves, leaving Rek to carry on with the line.
A true dream level play there by the young Rek, and it's safe to say he's got plenty more of those up his sleeves.
DL has claimed the line once more and is once again pillaring vertically.
He definitely seems to understand the height of the situation, but that will only carry him so far here.
Lagging Days punches Branzy straight out of existence to reclaim his own line.
You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that if you want to win, little cousin.
All of the contestants are continuing to press their lines forward while Rek, ZL, and Dylan continue to battle for the topmost line.
It's important to keep an eye on your competition in this event, and it seems that cousin Branzy has found their blind spot as he continues to bridge away unnoticed.
But not for long, as the other contestants are beginning to circle overhead. Lucid takes a swing and misses, but ZL is there to clean it up. He has now taken the pillar and is pillaring vertically.
Does he need help?
That seems like a loaded question. Meanwhile, Dylan in green has taken a significant lead here, but not for long as Lagging Days has knocked him off.
Lags being a bit cautious as he begins placing down his purple blocks, but not if cousin Branzy has something to say about it. Go for gold, little cousin.
Watch out for the retaliation, and oh no! Oh, Lagging Days is down! He is down! Oh, what a terrible sight to see!
It truly is, Branzy. These athletes train for years to get to this event, and you just hate to see an injury during competition.
We will be sure to keep you, the viewers, updated on his condition as the game progresses, but regardless, the games must go on.
Do true, my friend. Now watch as Rek continues to pester the other contestants at every opportunity he can.
He very well might be placing more blocks than anyone else just by bouncing from bridge to bridge.
A risky strategy, no doubt, but by doing so, he is pacing each of the lines at his will. A dream level strat.
Wait a minute. Look there, at the bottom of the screen. Mad Tiger on the gray line has been flying under the radar the entire competition thus far.
He really committed to slow and steady, and like a sloth, the other competitors seem to not see him as a threat.
Well, this mad sloth could end up being our dark horse.
It's entirely possible, but he's got a long way to go if he wants to win it.
He's currently sitting in second place as the other competitors are still fighting for the height of that top line.
Meanwhile, Dylan is really making some strides here for his green campaign, even implementing barriers on his line as he goes for protection.
An interesting strategy to say the least, but it might not be enough as cousin Branzy seems to see right through his plan and claims the line for himself.
Branzy taking the page out of the ZL book and pillaring straight up to get that last bit of height needed, but Rek is in hot pursuit.
Oh, and Dylan comes in and knocks Branzy clean off the line.
But he wasn't able to stop Rek from starting down the final stretch here.
This could be it, folks. Rek is mere blocks away, but he seems to be struggling with his placement, and he's fallen off. Rek has fallen off.
Blasted nerves might have gotten to him there, Branzy.
Agreed, Branzy. The battle for first between Rek, Branzy, and Dylan is coming to a head here as Rek is in control once again, but Branzy's hot on his heels. Branzy punches Rek off with 3 blocks to go. He places 1 block, but Phantoms have entered the field of play, and he's been yeeted. But wait, Mad Tiger is there. He places the final blocks. Mad Tiger, the Sloth King, has won the speed bridging event.
Where did he come from? The Dark Horse, the Sloth King, the Mad Tiger, comes out of nowhere and claims victory at the last second.
What a heated race for first place. Wait a minute, the contestants seem to be congregating on the finish platform.
They seem to have forgotten about second and third place, Branzy.
Is it possible that the rules were unclear?
Nah.
Hold on a second, Rek seems to be onto something. He's placing blocks, and And he's done it! Rek has claimed second place in the speed bridging event!
A great reaction time from Rek there, and now the others seem to be frantically trying to figure out the rules for third place as well.
There seems to be some confusion on the finish line, but Lucid has emerged from the pack to take point atop the closest line.
We really haven't seen much from Lucid in this event. However, if there's ever a time to step up, it's now, and he seems to be doing just the exact opposite as he falls off the line.
He was so close to solidifying his name in history there, but wait a minute. He's back! Lucid is pillaring from the finish platform to connect the line! Branzy comes racing in to stop him, but ZL gives him a friendly bump, and Lucid has done it! Lucid has come out from the shadows and claimed victory in the form of third place!
What a heated end to this event here in the Dream Olympics.
A truly grand display of athleticism from all of our contestants. Congratulations to each of the event's winners. We have plenty more events on the way, folks, but first let's check in with the parkour event. Welcome back to the Dream Parkour event here, where we are catching up with Branzy.
And he has been really busy catching up to the other players, currently sitting in second place.
He's really struggling to get that big head under the ledge there.
Big head indeed. All I hear from him lately is how great his subscribers are and how they always remember to like his videos.
I know exactly how you feel, Danzy. He truly is the worst.
Meanwhile, a great fight has ensued between Lagging Days and Lucid JK to get best position for the ladder jumps here. Lagging takes the lead. Here he is, making some great progress. He takes another leap, and he nails it again. He's almost completed it. One more ladder to go, and he misses the jump. He missed the jump at the end there.
We're definitely starting to see nerves play a factor for some of our contestants, as Sully frozen at the double weaver. Dylan runs right past him. Dylan with the attempt. Oh, and he just can't quite make it to the ladder.
Rek, on the other hand, solidifying his first place position here as he's already to the ice section.
And he nails another trapdoor section. That might have been one of the toughest jumps in the entire map, ladies and gentlemen. He does it with ease.
Smooth sailing from here for Rek, no doubt. Never mind.
Well, let's just pan away from that into our other contestants, where ZL is struggling to find his way through the dolphins, and Lucid is really trying to find a rhythm here on the ladders.
On the other hand, Mr. Days does seem to have a good thing going here, and he does, as he's completed the ladders finally after all that time, and he is on to the triple jump.
Let's catch up with Cousin Branzy here, where he is taking on the head jumps. This has always been one of the obstacles he's struggled with, Danzy.
Oh, tell me about it. Every family function that we go to anymore has to do with the head jumps this. The head jumps are too hard. Well, it's time to get over the hump, but he's fallen yet again. We'll never hear the end of this one.
While we contemplate our next begrudging family soiree, let's also take a look at another Dream Olympic event. Welcome to Anti-Up Clutch. In the first round of the event, the contestants will perform a water bucket clutch from this platform. Those who survive move on to round 2. Danzy, they look a little nervous.
Well, Stanzy, if you had to perform a clutch from 100 blocks in the air, you might be too.
Good point. Now, let's get the event started, shall we?
3, 2, 1.
And there they go.
Great straight form all around, top-notch technique.
Oh, and it looks like all but 3 of our contenders are out.
A great effort from Lagging Days, Lucid JK, and ZL. They are moving on to the next round.
For round number 2, our contestants will be performing a water bucket clutch from build height all the way to the sand island down below, one at a time.
That's right, Stanzy. Now keep an eye on Lucid in this competition, as he has over 700 levels that he's risking here.
Good point, Danzy. Let's get started. Mr. Lagging Days, you're up first.
3, 2, 1.
And there he goes.
Straight as an arrow, feet are pointed. He's definitely got the form.
And he sticks the landing. What a fantastic feat from Mr. Days.
A top-notch competitor here today, and he's come to prove it in this event.
Our next competitor is ZL. Take your position.
3, 2, 1.
He's off.
Let's see if those musical fingers can get the timing right.
And he's done it as well. 2 for 2. Truly amazing.
You said it, Stanzy. That musical training really helped give him an edge here in the hand-eye coordination department.
And our final contestant, we have Lucid. Step up, please.
3, 2, 1.
There he goes.
He has had some connection issues today. Let's see if he can fight through here.
Oh, an absolutely perfect display of the clutch.
Top to bottom, that might have been the best we've seen today.
Too right you are, Danzy. It looks like all three of our contestants will be moving on to our third and final round. In this round, buckets will be dropped prior to the athlete's jump. The athletes will have to grab a bucket mid-air and perform the clutch.
This very well may be the end for Lucid's 700 levels.
It very well might be indeed, my friend. Rec, drop the buckets.
3, 2, 1.
And they're off.
They are gaining speed, but it looks like they've caught the buckets. Can they pull it off in time?
Oh, and Lucid and Lagging Days survived the fall.
What an amazing show! Both contenders should be so proud. This is no easy feat to perform, my friend.
Wait a minute, we're getting word that, yes, Lagging Days has withdrawn from the contention, stating his bucket did not place but instead landed in Lucid's water clutch.
A true show of sportsmanship, if you ask me.
Agreed, Danzy. I think that deserves consideration on placement. Let's see what the judges have to say.
Wow, what a great outcome for sportsmanship.
You said it, Stanzy. Congratulations to our winners. Let's check in with the parkour event. Welcome back to the parkour event here in the Dream Olympics. We're here with our #1 front runner, Rec Rap, as he attempts to get through this ice challenge.
He's really had some struggles with this ice so far, but he's finally done it. He's got the long jump, one more to go, and he has completed it. Nothing can stand in his way. No glass pane can stop him now. Never mind. Again.
On the plus side, Cousin Branzy does seem to have gotten through the side jump ladders now, but ZL is close behind on the head jumps.
Well, let's hope that he fares better than Branzy did through this obstacle right here, or at least, keeps it to himself.
Taking another look at Rec Rap here, he is fully committing to every jump here on the glass panes, and it pays off!
What a show by Rec Rap. Nothing can stand in his way now. Alright, this is getting ridiculous.
It really is. I mean, this is the third time we've made this joke, and still no one can catch him.
In the meantime, let's catch up with our dear friend Dylan Ryan as he's taking on Holy Holy, and he's doing an holy cow of a good job. There he is, and oh my goodness, he's done it! Finally through the Holy Holy.
Mad Tiger's still struggling on the glass panes, but oh, he falls on the last jump. Oh no, what a heartbreaking outcome.
You said it, Stanzy, but there's no better cure for a broken heart than watching Rec Rap master the switchback jumps here. As he's almost made it. One more jump to go, and there it is! Rec Rap has completed the switchbacks.
The other players are struggling to even stay in the same rendering distance as Rec at this point.
He has in fact left them in the fog, and Lucid has completed the ladders and is on to the next obstacle.
Moving on to Cousin Branzy here, trying to cling to that second position.
That's true, Stanzy. Don't forget that if he doesn't get at least second place, we are removing him from the family, and there he goes, down again. We're one step closer. I mean, poor Cousin Branzy.
Well, it looks like ZL is hot on his tail, and Lagging Days is doing his best Spider-Man impression as he tries to get his head underneath that ledge, and there he goes up the ladder, and he's made it as well.
Let's take a look here at one of our underdogs for the day, Soy Lace, as he walks off the ladder.
On the plus side, Mad Tiger has made it all the way back to the glass pane's final jump, and he does it this time! Mad Tiger has completed the glass pane jumps and is onto the ladders as well.
This could be the start of an exciting comeback here. Let's see if he can make the first jump. He cannot!
Just ahead, we have Lucid, who is really struggling to find his bounce on the slime blocks here as he falls back into the void.
Lagging Days now moving on to the head jumps himself, and it's surprising to see a player of his caliber this far back in the competition.
Fatigue could be a major issue here for Mr. Days, as he did expend quite a bit of energy trying to punch every other contestant along the way.
That's a great point, Stanzy. Now let's check in with Cousin Branzy, but wait a minute, he doesn't seem to see ZL coming, and he knocks him straight off of the family tree.
A great move by ZL there, not just to take over his competition, but to knock him clean off of the ledge.
And also the family tree, Stanzy. We've done it. ZL's done it. Welcome to the family.
Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here, Danzy. In fact, let's cut over to yet another event in the Dream Olympics after this commercial break.
Pristine, clear, drinkable water. Aquafina, an ancient secret.
Our next event is King of the Pillar. The task is simple: reach build height. Each of the contestants are provided with a fishing pole that can be used to pull their foes off the pillars. But if they just can't quite reel them in, they can always fly straight at them with their elytras. Contestants, set your spawns. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
And And they are off. ZL with an early lead, but the other contestants quickly catching up to him here.
Based on our previous competition, ZL is definitely the contestant to keep your eye on here, folks.
Branzy really trying to reel in Rek with that fishing pole, but to no avail as the other contestants are following suit, including Rek himself, who has just pulled Sully off of the red pillar.
The fishing poles can be a great tool to use, however they can be a bit distracting as we see some of the other contestants begin to pull away here.
Rek has found himself working up the side of the purple tower where ZL meets him. ZL pushes him off and ZL has now controlled the purple tower all to himself.
But this madhouse is just beginning. As our contestants gain altitude, the intensity of the event can only go up as well.
Intensity being the key word, as Lagging Days, RECRAP, and ZL seem to be in quite a contention for that purple tower, forgetting completely about Lucid, who has now taken the pink tower above their own, but Rek sees it coming and he continues to pillar up.
There's so much strategy at play here to try to get yourself in the perfect position at the perfect times.
Branzy now in firm control, but wait, his nemesis Rek, he's been knocked off as well.
And you can truly see the difficulty the players have to land on a one-wide block at the top of the towers here.
Sully quickly trying to pillar away from ZL to get some kind of space between them for his own protection.
But it might not do him much good as Branzy comes in and knocks Sully right off the top of the pillar there. What a play.
RECRAP still trying to pursue ZL from a distance.
And a bit of distance is exactly what the doctor ordered for these two fierce competitors.
ZL has been knocked off by Branzy and RECRAP is in firm control of the lead here.
The one thing he can't afford to do at this point in the competition is to lose track of the other contestants here.
Branzy comes in with a swing and he misses! Oh, he misses Lagging Days trying to take Rek down before he gets too far away. Rek sees it coming and makes a move.
Rek has really put himself in a position here, making himself the biggest target on the map.
Oh, and Branzy comes in clutch and knocks Rek off the pillar. Branzy now in full control, pillaring higher, but wait, Sully with the body slam!
It really goes to show that in this game, timing is everything. When you make your move, when you take your action, and these folks are some of the mistakes that even our most elite players make on this stage.
DL, Dylan, Ryan, and Lagging Days have taken firm control of the first three positions on this tower, on this rise here to the top. However, how long can they last? Who knows? Rek pulls Dylan, he pulls him off again!
Things are really starting to heat up here in the final stretch of this competition as CL has pulled away. He is all alone going to the top, he's spamming fireworks, and he's been knocked off.
Sully and Lagging Days both trying to make a move for the tower. Sully now has full control, but wait, Rek has knocked him off and is now in control himself, but ZL is there to block him. There is no way anyone can stop him. Branzy misses, Sully misses, Rek with another swing, he knocks him off. Rek now pillaring with one block to go, and he's done it! Rek has won, king of the pillar. The other contestants merely need to put one block down, and they win. There's Lagging Days to try and take it. There it is.
But wait, there's been no call. Lagging Days has not been credited with the second place win.
Sully now pillaring, and Sully has been credited with second place, and Branzy comes in third. What is happening here?
A blatant misjudgment from the refereeing team in this instance here, folks. You hate to see it.
Truly you do. This couldn't be any worse for the sport than what we're seeing right now. An unjust third and second place for the two contestants remaining, and Lagging Days spit out to the wind with no medal to show for it in the event. Let's cut to the judges to find an explanation.
The ruling on the field stands. Or whatever.
Truly disgraceful.
We can only hope that Lag can make up those points in the coming events. Now back to the parkour team. Welcome back to the parkour event here in the Dream Olympics. We're picking up right where we left off with our disappointment of a cousin, Branzy.
I believe you mean disappointment of a former cousin, as he has now fallen to third place behind ZL and RECRAP.
He's gonna really have to start giving it his all if he wants to remain in this competition.
And in this family. I feel like you're forgetting the most important part, and he's done it! Oh no, Branzy's done it!
And he's on to the hopper jumps, an obstacle that he is all too familiar with, excelling in it since he was a child.
Unfortunately for ZL here, it looks like he's also implementing his mind games tactic as well, convincing ZL to walk right off the edge. Oh no, ZL! Please come back to the family, ZL! Don't leave us with him!
Checking in with the back of the pack now, Sully Lace watches as Mad Tiger falls off into the void once again. These players are having some real difficulties getting their ladder legs, and look at the frustration from Lagging Days there.
One of the most common elements of any parkour map is in fact the ladder. Whenever you come to these events, you have to be prepared for it in any way, and this map does just that. Any slight mistake will send you reeling straight into the void, the beyond, into the death itself.
The death itself, indeed. Now let's check in with cousin Branzy here as he's taking his final jump, and yes, he has done it. He's completed the hopper section and is moving on to the ice.
Potentially, hopefully, former cousin Branzy's really gonna have to give it his all if he wants to succeed here, and he does not.
Failure does seem to be a trend here as we see Sully fall to the void. Tiger now climbing the ladder, but how long can he last? Not very as he falls again.
Luckily for us, we have Mr. Success himself, RECRAP, who cannot fail. God Dang it!
It's like watching Superman fall from the sky, a tragedy that leads failure to turn to a curse that has plagued this land. Please, Wreck, break the curse and set us free. No!
I really don't know how much more of this I can take, cousin, as lagging falls again!
Please, for the love of Notch, someone cut to the final event. Welcome to Dragon Slayer. The only task in this challenge is to land the killing blow on the dragon. Each contestant is given a bow and a stack of arrows, but there will also be one diamond sword in the game that the players may use if picked up. This will be the only sword in the game, so if you see someone with it, you might want to keep them from getting too close to the dragon by any means necessary. Judges, spawn the sword and let's slay a dragon. The sword has been played and it's Lagging Days who picks it up.
An excellent display of vigilance there from Mr. Days as he tucks it away nicely in his inventory.
3, 2, 1.
And here we go, folks. Our dragon has been spawned in and is quickly hunting our contestants one by one.
It's important for them not to allow the end goal to distract them from the basics of dragon fighting here. They need to get those end crystals down quickly.
A great point, Branzy. The nerves have gotten to several of our contestants thus far in the competition, but Mr. Days seems to be making a move here for the crystals as we speak.
He has really taken on the veteran leadership role in this group here, Stanzy, nailing some great shots on those end crystals.
Indeed he has, Branzy, circling back around and nailing a great shot on the dragon as ZL takes down the final crystal.
It looks like the players have cleared out all of the remaining crystals and the dragon will now have to try to survive all on its own here.
Branzy, we're seeing an interesting tactic here with some of the contestants throwing their bodies at the dragon.
It's a brutish style of fight for sure, Stanzy, but they will soon learn, God willing not the hard way, that you really don't want to pet the dragon.
We're seeing a lot of missed shots here from our contestants to try to make some progress on the dragon's health.
And it would seem that the dragon has finally had enough of their poking and is coming in for a landing.
Remember, Lagging Days does have the sword. Let's see if he makes a move here while the dragon is landing.
Oh no, it looks like Dylan is trying to punch the dragon into submission. Where is Lagging Days?
It looks like Lag is discussing something with Wreck Rap. What's going on here? They've made a trade. Wreck now in control of the sword as Lagging had no choice but to trade for food.
A classic play by Wreck to invest a bit of his rations to gain the most powerful weapon in the game.
But let's not forget he is also now the second most valuable kill next to the dragon.
Very true, Stanzy. He's gonna have to stay alive if he wants a shot at the dragon's toes.
We can see here that the contestants are really starting to pull back on their arrow usage.
Correct. They seem to understand that those arrows go fast and the best shot at landing the final blow may be at distance.
And to hope that the dragon doesn't land with Wreck controlling the sword.
Too true. But wait, just as we say that, the dragon is coming down.
Wreck, seeming to see his opportunity, makes his move to get right into the fountain, and he's done it. Wreck now in control of the sword, and he has the dragon exactly where he wants her.
He certainly does, but this dragon still has quite a bit of health to go here, so if he wants to make an impact, he's going to have to be quick about it.
Lagging Days trying to get some hits in here as Dylan joins him to try to steal some punches, but the Endermen interfere and send them both packing.
Wreck is really putting the hurt on the dragon right now with some great swings, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
I think you might be right, Branzy. This dragon could take off at any moment, and there she goes.
Wreck really did a number there, but if he doesn't recover quickly, it might have been the catalyst to his downfall.
The other players are now firing the remainder of their arrows in a desperate attempt to land the final blow.
It truly is anyone's game at this point, Stanzy.
Indeed it is, Branzy. Here we are with Lucid, who takes a shot, and he's done it! Lucid nails the dragon in the face for the victory! Congratulations! Lucid has won the event!
Now that was a shot that any dreamer can be proud of. A wonderful and true show of archery there.
What a fight it was with so many great moments. It will be almost impossible for the judges to score second and third place. Very well deserved by all three contestants there, Branzy.
Agreed. We're so glad to see Lagging get his recognition after that botched call earlier.
Too right you are, my friend. Now let's get on to the parkour finale. And here we are, back for the Dream Olympic parkour finale with ZL, who has just made it through his last hopper jump.
What an excellent and completely coincidental timing to cut back to the action there, Stanzy.
He has now caught up to Branzy on the ice trap doors. Let's see if he can manage to take the lead.
Branzy really focusing on the jump here. Oh, a bit too much as he walks straight off the ledge.
Now taking a look towards the back of the pack, Sully's still stuck on that triple bounce. He gets to the top of the ledge, takes a running jump. Oh, and he also gets a nice bump from Dylan there.
But that's desperation for position is really starting to set in here with less than 2 minutes to go. As we see Tiger still struggling with the ladder hops.
He may be struggling, but he's at least found a bit of space for himself, whereas Dylan and Sully continue to exchange swings, desperately struggling to inch past one another for position.
Unfortunately for them, it may be a bit late to try to make a move for one of the top placements. However, the heart they are showing is commendable.
Moving on to Lucid here, he's on the head jumps and has made some excellent progress.
He certainly has. He's on to the last jump here, and he's whiffed it. He's whiffed the last jump.
An absolutely heartbreaking moment for Lucid as we work our way up to check in our leading competitor, Wreck-Rap.
He's such a wholesome guy. Never lets anyone down, except for me every time.
Let's check in now with our new potential family member, ZL, who seems a bit more interested in the great beyond than pushing past cousin Branzy.
With about 1 minute left to go here, I think we're starting to get an idea for how the other members are going to place, but this battle for second and third could be a deciding factor, not just for the outcome of the whole Olympics, but for our family as well.
Wait a minute, couldn't we just replace Branzy with Wreck-Rap?
He's overqualified.
So we're stuck with one of these two that can't even seem to jump on a trapdoor?
Correct, but at least the orange and blue one is musically gifted.
It looks like Branzy is now waiting for ZL?
As if offering a hand to welcome him into the family, and ZL can't quite grab it.
Time is surely not on his side as we catch up with Lagging Days here, who continues his struggles on the ladders. An obstacle that very well may be the end of his run here.
Meanwhile, Lucid seems to have conquered the heads and is now rushing to steal fourth position from Lagging Days.
He's really gonna need to be careful here as he makes his first jump, and Lagging Days right back to his old ways, punches Lucid like a territorial kangaroo straight through to the outback.
And it's all gonna come down to this for ZL. Oh no, and he falls off. I don't know if he's gonna have enough time to make it back. Please, please, no!
And there we have it, folks. An unfortunate end for ZL and our family there.
We're stuck with him again.
But a huge congratulations to all of our contestants. Wreck-Rap comes in first place, Branzy in second place, and ZL in third.
Why are we being punished like this?
We take you now to the medal ceremony to crown the winner of today's Dream Olympics.
Please make the torture end.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the medal ceremony. We'd like to take a moment first to congratulate each and every one of our contestants today.
It was a true honor to be able to call this event. Each of you gave it your all and made this event one to remember.
Let's cut now to the Olympic Commissioner and our favorite cousin, Kamanzi, to present the medals.
In third place, we have a tie between Lagging Days and Mad Tiger.
Unfortunately for one of these competitors, this means an impromptu fight to the death.
Tiger takes up the mantle first and begins striking.
Lagging retreats to the water, but will it be enough space to survive?
It will not, as Mad claims the victory and Lagging's head as well. What a great show of bloodlust by the big cat.
Congratulations on your third place victory, Mad Tiger. Please wear this medal with honor and pride. You deserve it.
I'd like to thank my family. Their patience has been amazing, and
Okay, listen, third place is still losing. Losers don't get to make speeches.
In second place, we have Lucid. Congratulations, Lucid. Please wear this medal with pride. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. First place goes to...
Oh no! The commissioner seems to have lost connection.
Come on, Kamanzi, put another quarter in that modem. And he's back. Phew, I thought this video would never end.
My apologies, folks. Now, where was I? All right. First place goes to Wreck-Rap. Congratulations, Wreck. Please wear this medal with pride. You've earned it.
Wow, and no surprises there as Rec claims victory over the server's first ever Dream Olympics.
He was the favorite going into today and had some struggles along the way, but persevered through and ended up coming up with the win in the end.
I'd like to end today's broadcast by saying thank you to the competitors, thank you to my co-host, and thank you for watching this video. And if you want to check out where we drew inspiration from Dream for this event, you can check out this video. It's definitely worth a watch or a rewatch. Again and again and again, and as always,
Tune in for the next one.